I do have a question for you. Do you only celebrate seasons when it's all about your growth and prosperity? You move to a new place, a new position at work, get a new job, if you get a raise, are those the only seasons that you celebrate? No matter what season you are in, embrace it because it's going to happen one way or another, whether you like the season or you don't. Because we have seasons of greatness, then we have seasons of downfall. At the end of the day, you might as well accept it and just let them take you through the. What's up, y'all? So I am back from. It's been a couple of days since I last talked to y'all, but I do plan on cooking today. I want to make some fried fish. Yes, I'm eating fish again. Don't worry about it. I want some fried fish, some yams. I got to run the yams back because last weekend my daughter said, I gave too much of her yams away. So I got to run the yams back again. And my nephew was here. He was tearing them yams up. Y'all know how babies do with yams. This was some homemade yams, like from scratch, not the baby jar. So he was tearing them yams up, and then I'm gonna make some green beans with that, and that's gonna be the move. So I don't know if I told you. I don't even think I picked up the camera anytime yesterday, but my daughter was going to Dallas. I think they went to Dallas, somewhere in the middle of Texas. They went to meet my mom halfway, and I didn't go. I stayed back. And the reason I stayed back is because I am true to my Saturdays of me just kicking back, resting, not doing much of anything. And I realized when my daughter left, I was like, I'm starting to get more time to myself. And getting that time to myself, I'm realizing, when we're parents and when you're mothers, a lot of your identity is based around your kids. And so, what do y'all do when your kids get older and they leave the nest? Like, who are you? Do you even know who you are outside of your kids? And so, right now, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who am I outside of my daughter? And I know a couple of months at the beginning of her being a senior, I asked the same question, but it looked a little different. But right now, it's real. Like, I've never been here before having a young adult child, and it's like, it's a little scary. And it's like, you kind of have to release your hand up off of your kids a little bit and kind of, push them, guide them into life. And it's like another phase of surrendering. Man, a lot of people don't talk about that. But I'm here to try to keep it real with y'all and talk to y'all about the phases that I go through as I get to them because they are unfamiliar to me. And I don't want to be somebody that just comes on here talking as if I know everything under the sun because I don't. I research and I read just like y'all. I'm observing and I pray just like y'all. And I'm human just like y'all. So as I struggle to understand, it was like you always hear that seasons are about winning and about greatness. And it's like when you are put in a position to actually sit and be still, it might not feel good. You might feel like you're stagnant. It might feel like you're having a bit of regression. It might feel like you're lost. It may seem like he's not answering any of your prayers. It might look like doors are closed and nothing is opening. But it's just a different season and it's unfamiliar to you. But that's why I'm grateful for getting older because you never know what these things mean in life when you hear people say, oh, it's your season. Like when you hear people say it, it always sounds like it's so positive. Sometimes there is positivity in just waiting. In that season of waiting, you have to be still, period. I guess all in all, to sum it up, I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes you just have to have a natural flow of surrendering to life. For number one, you do have to be observant of what phase of life that you are in before you just surrender to life. But I feel like what I'm doing is natural. I'm not forcing myself to be anybody else, I'm forcing myself to do anything that I don't want to do, just letting things flow. It's the season of harvest where I get to see the fruits of my labor, my production. And my production is my daughter going to school, my daughter holding down a job for a year, the fruits of my labor, or me raising her to be a young adult. And it just happened. So I got to slow my roll. It's okay for me to sit back and want to be still. It's okay for me to not really want to do nothing or not to be overly busy. It's okay. Being able to finally make room to put yourself first, this is new for me. And I love it. Like, it's quiet, it's peaceful. I have time to think to myself. And it took me a while to get here and to know exactly what to do with my time. But I'm slowly coming around to it. I'm slowly coming around to it. And you don't have to be busy. You can sit back, relax, grease your scalp, watch a little TV, clip your toenails, take your time. I was never taking my time, but right now in this season, I'm taking my time. I'm pretty much trying to find beauty in every phase and stage that I do go through. I mean, just over the summer, felt like, oh, I needed to move. I should be doing more. You know, I've been at this job for X amount of years and I was praying for certain things, but then at the same time, I also knew that I was uncertain. And you got to be clear. When you want something, you definitely have to be clear. There is beauty in being patient, there's beauty in waiting and realizing that, hold on, you know, you may have to go through another phase before you get to the next step. And how can I say that I'm ready for a relationship when I've never really dedicated time to myself? Like, what? Did you hear me? How can you say that you're ready for a relationship if you've never even had time to yourself? And that's me.